1 second, family. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation. Indeed, Noble. Indeed. Give me 1 second. Let me get this situated. Can everybody see? I think that looked too blue. I got on blue, so it might be clashing with the light. Let me see something. I think that's better. Yeah. Yeah, Moors. Thank you for the donation, man. Cash App $ KG Bay. Thank you for the donation. We use them to build, Moors. Yeah, what we got? We 2 minutes in. I like to give everybody like a 5 minutes before I get jumping into the teachings, because you know how a lot of Moors and true light seekers that we're coming out of the darkness, we still on NBC time. and a lot of brothers still be, how can I say it, fashionably late. But you know what we must do, and we have a job to do. So get your pencils and your papers, more, because I want you to write down everything. I don't want you to try to recite what I'm saying. I want you to know what I'm saying, and know what I'm saying is valid, and know what I'm saying, and you can trace what I'm telling you. I want you to know this. It's nothing secret with me. It's sacred. And if you're willing to learn systematically as a student, I'm willing to teach. You know? So let's, thanks, cuz. And I told Morris, I got these for y'all. Everything, all colors. So let's get a second. Let me get everybody prepared, because we're gonna teach. We're gonna do this right. And I promise y'all, our meetings that we do today at 2 p.m. AZ time zone on our Zoom meetings for our students and members and the public that donate, y'all do not want to miss it, because we're going to talk about our Moorish American Salat during our Sunday school on Zoom, and I'm gonna give y'all the proof of the Gowrie and the Drew Ali connection, and I'm gonna show you what that Moorish Israelite is all about from science. It's just things that we don't know. It's just things that people get us connotated with, that colorable garbage, and people that have handlers with someone that's paying them, that call themselves scholars, especially for the brothers that say they Moors and they call themselves sheiks. You cannot be a sheik if you don't know science. A sheik is an adept. That's just like calling yourself a PhD and you have no PhD. You ain't studied nowhere. And then brothers say they're more sheiks, and I say, well, how? And then they throw this stuff to you. They say they went through the adapt chamber. And then I ask the next question, I say, well, what adapt chamber you went to? They not gonna tell you, because they acting like it's some secret. That's that Negro European Mason stuff. It's nothing secret with me, it's sacred. It's the teachings. The Negro is not the teach, it's the teaching, and then the teachers must exhume into your life. Your life must match everything that you stating, or you're a hypocrite. What's above has to match below. That's why in the scriptures it says, examine a man's. That's when it says when a man's heart's right, that's when you know he's in the right will of Allah. My will matches Allah's will. So these are things that you should be weary of, and these are things that you shouldn't be afraid to check, because people are lying to y'all, man. I'm telling you, man, people are lying to y'all. I'm telling you, and we got to be honest. Just like I told y'all, people with this Moor scam stuff, and then these brothers with these passports, acting like that means something. Like, what Moor Science Temple make a passport? What upright Moor make a passport? There's no government behind that. That's no government official. Then where it's going? Just tell the people that's something you made up and it's all cosmetic. Don't tell no people it worked kind of or this. No, it don't. No, it don't. That don't replace nothing. with a whole bunch of pictures of entertainers in it. Be honest with people. Don't fall for that illusion. None of that stuff means anything. And then you creating your own flag. It's only one Moorish American flag, the red flag with the green star. So why would you gravitate to anything else? Somebody making you some idea and talk about this y'all flag? What, the flag of y'all religion? Say that then. Say that's the flag of the religion, but don't say this no what is it called, Royale, whatever the hell it's called. That's something you made up. Say that's your religion, but you can't make a flag. That flag ain't no ancient. You didn't do the proper steps. We are a nation in a nation. That flag is not back behind anything. So when brothers be coming, posting my page like, yeah, we just spent X amount of dollars to get a passport, a Moorish American passport. I said, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not get no Moorish American passport. No, you didn't. Stop lying. That is not a Moorish. That is something that somebody made with pictures of entertainment. That is not no Moorish American passport. Now, and you can take that how you want to. Hold on. I just like to set the atmosphere and the paradigm before I get into the teachings, because Moors be posting things on their pages to try to gravitate people and get people. And I'm telling you, show me where one true upright Moor, a true temple, making you some passports and stuff. And then the Negroes be having the Exhumed of the Nation on their page, and if they open it, everything in the Exhumed of the Nation go against exactly what they be doing. That's how I know they not studying nothing. They posting this stuff to attract you. They ain't read nothing, because I know this whole book. This is law. This is stuff we have. This is stuff that we have to know verbatim in our hippocampus. This is the third heaven. But then Negroes are posted. I know people don't even comprehend, because all the stuff they doing is frauds. Right? It's the disclaimer and the warning. Right in the beginning of the book. Right in the beginning of the chapter, it's a disclaimer and a warning. I don't want to get all to it, but I'm going to give you one part. Dirty Moors have been busy burying us as a people, just like as Prophet Noble Ali warned. They will take this movement down so low, it will disappear from the face of the earth. You Moors won't know I've been here. For 15 years, the author was a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The moderate Robert Love L. Remember I showed y'all the letter and proved that the 1010 number ain't no damn trust. It ain't nothing but an affidavit of organization. Negroes be lying. He went on record in the Fourth Circuit Federal Courts of Corporate Government of the United States, stating that the author and many others of his members were not Moorish Americans and never a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America organization. Listen to the garbage. This disposition would normally seem harmless, except there was a lie laced with the assumable identification, which combined membership with nationality. I hope y'all are listening. Following the three-leader successorship of past moderates, beginning with the first post-Drew Ali Freemason name, Charles Kirkman Bay, Love L2, claimed to have the power to make Moorish Americans out of members. You heard what I said, Love L. Divine ministers out of sheets and adepts out of officials. Listen clearly. To make a man as one can make a mason is the practice of Freemasonry at its most at its most unscrupulous heights. To nationalize, make, or denationalize any human is both a sin or a crime. No God, prophet, or grand man has the power to nationalize any man, woman, or child. And those that have taken away a man's or a woman's or a child's true identity are criminals. This practice gave the U.S. courts and outside world the illusion that the Moorish Science Temple of America was a religion whose members under the tenets were nationalized with the name Moorish American and loaned the organizational marks of L and Bay. Needful to say, Moors, this nationalization, hoodwinking, was never empowered or practiced by a Prophet Noble Drew Ali or any other upright man. No man has the power to nationalize another man. This would change him or her from the descendant nature of his forefathers. Are y'all listening to me? I'm not gonna say this no more. These Negroes making all these fake passports, it don't mean nothing if we ain't gonna do the things the right way. Can't nobody just make no damn passport and talk about it kind of work. You lying. If one can make, nationalize a Moorish American, one can also make a Chinese or Irish or a Sudanese at will. Ask them Negroes that. They say they can make you some. Go ask them, tell them to make a Chinese or Sudanese. But see, they only bring them scams to you because they know you. They think you're not connected to a right adept. They don't think you're connected to a right sheik. The building ain't the teaching, it's the adapt, it's the wisdom. I break all this down. Tell them if they can nationalize, tell them to go nationalize the Sudanese or Irish. Tell them Negroes to go do that. Tell them go do it. But see, they only bring that garbage to your community, talk about they're gonna nationalize you. Thank for the donation. They can't nationalize you. How? That's a fraud and a sin. The act brought a 75-year practice of clandestine. Clandestine means fake, meaning you think you own something that ain't yours. Just like how the Negro and the European Mason dress up like the Moors. And clandestine is our science. I hope y'all listening. Cultism within the various MSTA groups, showing how it has systematically denounced 98% of its members as non-Moorish or repo their tribal names Bay or El. Remember I told y'all, can't no temple make you something. Anybody telling you that, they lying. Only thing you do is be a member of the temple. You get your ID card, which for the temple, that's only. You get your tax exempt card, which for the temple only. And you get your travel ID card, which for the temple only. You get your dispensation papers, you get your amnesty oath, you get your birth certificate and your adoption papers and your decrees once you go under the teachings, if you want to get that through the temple. And then we must take it through the world courts to be restored back to our original state. That's the law. But it is laws and things for you can self-identify. The laws tell you, Declaration of Human Rights, Article 15, the SF 181 form, self-identifying of ethnicity. The next thing, your Bay and L, you're not changing that. You're not getting a name change affidavit. You're correcting a misspelling. But Negroes are confused of navigating. You got Moors on their page talking about some UCC1, some UCC. That's a fraud and a sin. And if you're a true Sheik and an upright Moor, you know I'm telling you the truth. Them Negroes ain't studying law. An entity that eats its young can never be prosperous. This is why the average Moorish American today, or the Negro, black, and colored, that's why most Moors are confused. And then they won't even admit they're confused. And then when you find out that the people you follow have been lying to you, I ain't never told you I can print you some stupid ass ID. I ain't never lied to you. Talk about I'm so Moorish American consulate, and I break it down, and I show you it ain't one. And I show you what the consulate was all about. When I show you what the Sundry Moor Act was really all about. If a Moor killed a U.S. citizen or vice versa, they didn't want to be under the colorable law like Negroes because they were slaves. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. An entity that eats its young can never be prosperous. And this is why the most Negroes today and the average Moor, they don't know nothing about the uplifting duties performed by our prophet. It's over 60 million Moors and Negroes today who don't know the great God of their father, ordained them a redeemer. And as I get into the teachings, I promise y'all this. Listen to what I'm saying. That's why you never give nobody no jurisdiction over you. You don't let no Negro have no power over you. I love our prophet Noble Drew Ali, but it's some things that our prophet Noble Drew Ali took personal, that I'm in the flesh, and I'll show you how I correct the teachings. Just like he talk about Prince Hall and this and that and the other Freemason, but it was our science. If they're sons of Muslims, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Don't draw a person off and make it seem like you're the only one that can get the science and like you're an angel, because we are angels. They be telling you in our one-on-ones. We are angels in the flesh. I think it's number 6 and number 39. So don't discredit the brother that brought the science. The committed in science come from Egypt. All of us connotated from that. So don't let nobody get you caught up. The problem is a lot of them Negroes, when they under them European rights and them Greek rights, they under the Greek right. And the Greek is a fraud because it's all our science. That's why we are Moors. That's why we wear our fez. That's why I wear all our signs and symbols. Y'all got to understand this. Everything is done on the 7. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. This is your science. Don't be afraid of it. And the most Moors that's not adepts and sheiks, you can't be an adept and a sheik if you don't understand this committed science, if you don't understand this master craftsmanship. Hey, look, y'all. That's why I'm going to show you the teachings on our private Zoom meetings at 2 p.m. I'm gonna open up the clock of destiny. I'm gonna show you all that mysticism garbage they be trying to get y'all caught up in, that religious garbage. They ain't telling you the SO and the XO. I'm gonna break it down and show you are the missing. I'm gonna show you all this. I'm gonna show you that all that outside religion is garbage. That's the Son of Man with all the astrological signs in it. I'm gonna tell you that everything is connected to you. In Moorish science, God and man is one. And I'm gonna break out my charts. If y'all ain't seen it, I'm breaking out my ultimate man charts. Everything, when I show you how man made is in the image of Elohim, the most holy place, quarter roundabout. And I'm gonna show you our other adapt science. And y'all don't wanna miss that at our Zoom meeting. I'm telling you, at 2 p.m., it's gonna be amazing. But what I'm trying to say, Moors, is that we all deserve the truth, and we all need to know the truth. That's why you don't give no Negro, no Moorish science temple no jurisdiction over you. no rule, no Moor Science Temple is the determinant of your national freedom and try to bamboozle you by your birthrights to be God. I'm putting this not as a slander to people, but as warnings to the ignorant and a guide for those who are still practicing these sinful ways. Choices are for the free, and my decision stands upon principles of love. That's like I'm giving you a choice. If you free, get a choice. I give you something to compare to. Put a clean glass next to a dirty glass. It won't take you long to realize what the real is. Listen, Moors. As a charter organization, listen to me. The Moor Science Temple of America constitutional limitations are restricted to only teach its members their nationality and their divine creed. This is the only way for it to live out its purposes, the uplifting of fallen humanity. I'm telling you, man. Listen to what I'm saying. From its inception in 1913, the Noble Group was never intended to be recognized as a national government, Islamic sect, secret order, or as a religion. Yet today, the Moor Science Temple of America is widely known and accepted as such, as its founder has been reduced from a prophet of Allah to a shriner, the same way the Negroes try to do me. And it only happened with our Negroes. If they're sons of Muslim, who the hell you think the daddy is? I'm taking all our signs and symbol back. That's what I keep telling y'all. The Negro Black Mason is a fraud. The Black Greek, he's a fraud. The fake Sheik, he's a fraud. If he's not gonna illuminate these teachings and show you that these is our teachings, I see, we got a chapter in here with our prophet talking about Prince Hall, but they ain't taking it all away because the science come from commit. It's our signs and symbols. Just like when you research King in the Cairo, research the king with his foot to the left and they got the skirt and his hand in his jacket. Come on, man. Y'all twisting the science. They getting y'all caught up and not telling y'all what the new order was. I'm gonna break a lot of stuff down for y'all, man. They got a section in here when it's talking about Noble Drali Ayats. When he said, children, your hair is not kinky, it's woolly like your brother Jesus. So I don't want to stand that. I want to go ahead and kick this because I got to take my mom to the airport. Watch this for these goofballs, for these unorganized Negroes. Y'all know who that is, don't y'all? I know y'all know who that is, don't y'all? Let's just make one thing straight. If you don't know it up, look up Angelo Solomon. Look him up. Look him up. And then Moors Mason. Look him up. When I tell Moors, this was your science. Look up Abdul Hamid Solomon. Look up Deuce Mohammed. Look up the Black Hitler of Harlem. Man, I'm gonna break down so many brothers, man. We had the Sufis after the prophet died. When I show y'all, this is our science. I keep showing y'all that the European, them Negroes, they call themselves ancient. They stuff was in the 1940s. I showed y'all where the Moor Science Temple was made up of secret societies and a mystic shrine in the 1800s. I show y'all this. And you still gonna let somebody get y'all caught up in garbage because they don't know any science. Big Ben Bey Emanuel Moor Ali, aka Benjamin Banneker, was the prince of the Lenape tribe, the Delaware Moors, and was the designer of the city of Philadelphia, the city federal zone of Washington, D.C., and his fame reached the city of London with Big Ben clock being named after him. Yeah, Pascal Beverly Randolph, and then Adam Blavatsky, the European. It's all more science. They stole it from you. Alex Crowley tried to connotate himself as Serapis Bey and get y'all caught up in thinking it's some evil. They just twist it to keep you away from it. It's your science. That's how I know these Negroes is not initiated. They just put a fez on. And then when I show y'all that all these signs and symbols is ours, these Negroes, these frauds, they get choked up. They have no idea. They have no idea what they're looking at. They have no idea of nothing. Why? Because they're not elite. Elite come from us. We got to stop giving them all our titles and things. Elite is us. We are the elite. We are the elite. I bet you, watch this. Tell them goofballs this. They're not Sufis. I'm a Tasawwuf. Moor is my pedigree. This science is mathematics, knowledge, order, rhythm, astrology, nature. That's what I'm under. These goofballs stupid. That's why I be telling these goofballs, all this is our science. It all come from commit. It's all our science. If y'all don't understand that, what the hell y'all looking at? Darvidians, it's all our science, man. I got a whole library, man, with all ancient books. If you go on my IG page, man, I provide all ancient books for Moors, for PDFs, for a donation to my temple. Look up Sultan Rafi Sharif Bey. Rafi Yama Abdul Sharif Bey. Look him up. And then you start, when y'all start reading Adam Blavatsky, all that garbage, you'll be like, oh, she trying to say she was one of his pupils. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. He was the co-founder of the Sufi group, the Noble Order of the Moor Sufis, head of the Mufti, yeah, the Black Feds. And it just ain't no you security, it's the science too. My Black Feds with the long tassel means something. That's how I be saying these Negroes be frauds. Point blank. Man, I take y'all all the way to the third heaven, all the way to the science. It's the science. It's not no individual. It's the science. It's the science. I guarantee you that. And then, like I said, if I got time, I'm gonna give y'all the secret path of the Sufis, where we don't gravitate to one religion where we miss the essence of the rest. That's why it's the I, self, law, and master. I don't know what Moor is looking at. Y'all be playing around. I keep telling y'all, but we want to follow people and have them print us fake ass IDs and fake cards and stupid passports like that means something. And it don't mean nothing. And the person can get mad at me all they want to. I don't care. So let's deal with something, man. I want to give y'all something. I told y'all in our private meeting, we're going to talk about the Ishmaelites. Because I connect the dots for us, man. I want us to all synchronize. This is the uniting of Asia. If you don't understand what that means, it's something wrong with you, man. Islam Moors? There's something wrong with you. So these are the things that we got to be clear on. And I think we should always want clarity for anything, Moors, right? Because that's what this is all about, clarity. And walking out the house synchronized, but not let nobody diss our science. Because like I said, Benjamin Banneker was Big Ben Bay, Emanuel Mu Ali. Who y'all thought Fez that was? Wait, you thought it was Ben Franklin's? Man, y'all don't know that they was initiated by us? Where y'all think the Wiggum party come from? Wait, where y'all, come on, man. The European had to be initiated under your right. Read the documents I'll be showing. It's right on the document I post. Read it with clarity, for you can understand when I say if the European Mason and the Negro Mason don't even know who they are, and they sons of Muslim, who you think the daddy? Us, the Moors. That's why the Negro Mason is a joke, because he wear the fez in clandestine. And he don't know that the analogy and the mystic of Haram Abif, they done buried you in a shallow grave. And our empresses that's under that European, the Daughters of American Revolution, they like to call themselves Eastern Stars. They buried you in a shallow grave too, Empress, because you are the Eastern Star, and you don't even know it. Benjamin Banneker was Prince Hall, Chief Justice, who along with John Hanson, the nation's first president, who was too a Moor, or a Moor, M-U-U-R, or M-O-O-R, were present at the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I got the books, History Before Black and White. Noble Drali be talking about it, and I respect all our laws and our prophets, but it's kind of twisted a little bit to prove a point. And I say I love the teachings, but I remove the teachings from a person's religious perspective. You know, so that's what I do. So in 1980, the U.S. Post Office issued a so-called Black Heritage commencement stamp in honor. So I want y'all to know these things. I'm just setting the paradigm for you can know. So when a person come with all them lies and that garbage, you could be like, no, when they say, yeah, I'm part of the clock of destiny and all this, and I'm a sheik. I say, well, if you're part of the clock of destiny, you a sheik, you should know this. You know, you should be able to deal with the truth. When I talk about the beehive, the symbol of all industrious Moors. And I ain't gonna get all in deep into that because I did it already before. I done did it a million times. But I'm just setting the paradigm, and I want to give y'all this. I want to give y'all this because our teaching Zoom is going to be amazing. Let me find something for y'all, man, because I don't want to get all into it. Let's see where I got it at, and it's going to be amazing. I thought I might not even have it, y'all, but be patient with me. Because I said I wasn't going to share it, but I'm like, you know what? I got a little time. I'm ahead of schedule. It's going to be good. Let me see if I got it for y'all. Just be patient. And it'd be funny, man. Y'all do not want to miss 2 p.m. Zoom meetings. If you haven't donated for the Zoom meetings, You should. I promise you. Is this it? Hold on, Moors. I think this it. Oh, if this it, man, y'all gonna love this, Moors. Oh, this ain't it. Hold on. Just be patient. I just want to give y'all something. I thought I had it for y'all. I might not have it. If I don't have it, forgive me, Moors, but y'all gonna want this. I'm gonna show y'all something. Just like the sign and symbol, when I tell Moors signs and symbols, a lot of these Moors that talk that garbage, they don't know what they looking at, and then they honor certain things. And I like to tell Moors, I say, listen, a lot of things that you think you know, it's not really valid. Because a lot of Negroes connotated the science and just taught you the exoteric, which is the outside meaning. The true Sufis, we taught the exo and the SO. So we told you what that God and man is one. We just didn't get you caught up in no outside religion. Like, this is not no Islam. You're not converting. What we're doing, we're resurrecting. This is not no man-made religion. We don't follow, no disrespect, the misnomer connotated Arab. That ain't what we do. We Moors. We don't do nothing the Orthodox way. We do it the Moorish way. I'm telling y'all, so a lot of brothers just been lied to. You're not converting to nothing. What do you convert to? And in Moor science, Islam is peace. I'm telling y'all, think about it, man. Man, if I don't got this teaching for y'all, man, I'm sorry. Y'all gonna need this. And I might not even have it for y'all. I probably got it in my other teaching. I'm always up, man. No, but I'm always up. Believe me, I work out, I grind, I eat right, I love right. I'm like a machine. You know? But watch this. These for all these Moors talk about they sheiks and all this and they deaths. How you gonna be in that death and then know Benjamin Banneker real name was Benjamin Banna, and he was a Moor by nationality and a Nubian, a Fidite, an indigenous woolly-haired black man by race. Now, when I watch this, in one of our ayats, with these goofballs we like in the post, in our ayats, one of our, I think it's 290 something, I'll have to pull it up. It says, our prophet tells you, children, your hair is not kinky. It's woolly like your brother Jesus. It says it's woolly like your brother Jesus. Huh? So all I do is pull out the truth in the matter. I love everybody, but what I am, man, is I'm a researcher and I listen to everything. And I have to say now, I hear you, but I'm not gonna rock with that aspect because now you're putting your personal perspective on it. And I don't have a motive. My motive is righteousness. My motive is unity. My motive is the uniting of Asia. My motive is GD. Growth and development. But he said it's a woolly-haired black man by race, but we know it's a Moor, born in Maryland, Baltimore on November 9th, 1731. Now, how you got all these Moors in Baltimore, Maryland, talk to this day of Sheik, and don't ever talk about Benjamin Banneker, Big Ben Bay, and Angelo Solomon? Because they just Negroes, and they went and got their damn regalia from George Lottery. And then they talk about that they went through some of that system, but don't know nothing about the feds. They're not even right. They scamming y'all. Then y'all see I share everything. Somebody hit me up furthermore. It was on one of my members' page talking about Noble. I'm stranded out here in Arizona, blah, blah, blah. Me and my wife, blah, blah, blah. We done got put out this goofy stuff. We wait for some money back. I said, man, I don't know who y'all think you fools talking to. I'm hip to all the bullshit. Excuse my candor. I know all the Moor scam artists. They're the same ones y'all follow. The same where they got the TV show, he was like, showing that some goofballs was stuck in Florida, talk about they was nationalizing people through some Moorish American consulate. Y'all know who made that lie up. So let's be honest with it. So miss me with that garbage. Nobody fall for that, them gangs. I know all y'all. I know every one of them Negroes. It's all a scam because they are reinventing themselves. First, they start off saying they meant you. First, they talk about they're going to make you an ID card. Now they doing this. Now they saying this. Now they master writ writers. All a fucking scam. Where the real organization? Where the tax exempt organization? Who you helping? What can we donate to? It's all fake. They don't even own nothing. Niggas crazy, man. In Baltimore, Maryland, he spent most of his time on the tobacco farm he inherited from his father. He helped to establish the foundation of the United States of America. Benjamin was a self-taught mathematician and astronomer. While farming, he taught himself astronomy. At the age of 22, he constructed a clock made entirely of wood, with each gear carved entirely by hand. And you don't want to love Benjamin Banneker, and then the Negroes, the Prince Hall Masons, they don't even understand the science. And the ones that do, they gonna act like they don't know. Man, I'm telling you, the first levels of that Negro Mason and white Mason, just to prove you loyal, for you ain't gonna tell the people you know. And then the most of them don't know shit. I'm telling you the truth. And then they try to diss the Moor science because they know we were adepts. The Negroes made the Prince Hall, just like the Negroes made the Boule, to stop Garvey and stop our prophet. Garvey was our harbinger. I'm gonna show you all this. I'm gonna remove all these lies from these Negroes. I'm gonna remove all these lies from these sucker niggas. And I'm saying it like that. I ain't calling them dirty Moors. They suckers because they lying to our people. And they lying to our people. They know damn well Garvey and Drew, that was the connection. Y'all know damn well Marcus Garvey was our harbinger, our John the Baptist, to prepare a table. For who? Our prophet, our Messiah. So why them Negroes ain't talking about him? But them Negroes are talking about Marcus Garvey all day. Why? Because they buried your ass in a shallow grave. Y'all know I'm telling you the truth. Suckers. Negroes scared to say our prophet. Them Negro nations will not utter our prophet name out their mouth. Because they can't. And I'm telling you. Now, take it how you want to. I'm giving you a that wisdom. They ain't going to tell you. Them Negroes don't have no science. I don't diss our scientists. I don't diss Angelo Solomon. I don't diss Big Ben Bay. I know what our Fed is all about. I told them Negroes the Liberty Bell turned inside out is the damn soft feds. What the hell is y'all talking about? Leviticus 25 and 10. It's a jubilee. I keep telling y'all a letter was written to one of the sultans about Leviticus 25. But these Negroes call themselves adepts. It's a game. It's a joke to me. In 1789 AD, U.S. President George Washington appointed Banneker to the commission charged with the construction of Washington, D.C. Now, if we weren't so smart, why they gonna anoint Banneker for the construction of the Washington, D.C.? Why another European can't do it? They so damn smart. No disrespect to nobody. I keep telling you, they whitewash you out of the history books. Y'all don't know this? And then they make some Negro clandestine group. No, man, you need to be a Moor and adept so you can know who you are. To telling you ain't black or nothing, because there ain't nothing ancient about a black Mason. I hope y'all know that. Black was created by a slave master here in Americas. Y'all ain't listening. But he constructed the construction of Washington, D.C. with Major Andrew Elliott as a competent surveyor. He helped survey the site of the national capital between 1791 AD and 1793 AD. So I don't know what these goofballs talking about. Y'all still gonna keep following these Moor lying to y'all talking about they finna make you some ID card with some stupid Sundry Moore Act on it, with some dumbass expiration date. Talk about you some Moorish American consulate. Y'all still want some stupid ass passport that don't mean a damn thing with a whole bunch of entertainers on it. Talk about you under some totally under flag and somebody, that shit is crazy. Benjamin Banneker served as assistant to Major Andrew Elliott in 1791 AD. The surveyor appointed by President George Washington to lay the boundaries of the District of Columbia, the United States, was established and built by Moors, who left in the hands of the Caucasians and returned to France. This is why there are two symbols on the dollar bill. Benjamin Banneker was also the designer of the White House, which is a replica of the White House of Casablanca, known in Arabia as El Dar El Dida or Bida. Just like when I show y'all on my charts, the ground plans for Louisiana Purchase, when I show you Morocco and Jerusalem is right by each other, I show y'all that over and over and over. They've been lying to y'all, man. A clean glass right in your face. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all still want that fake ass GMO. Y'all still want to give, well, I'm gonna go listen to this Negro give a lecture. For what? We got a real body, man. I done put more fences on brothers and educated brothers under our schooling than these Negroes been doing for 10, 20 years. One man, myself, doing the work of 100 Negroes, because I'm legit. That's why. You know what I mean? He attended a school, watch these Major Elliott as a competitor, he served the committee, okay. But he attended a school open to all blacks and whites, showing that it was not about being a slave where you attend only a black school because Moors were not considered slaves. Did y'all hear that? I hope y'all heard that. Because Moors was not considered slaves. Benjamin Banneker was a Moor. And he gonna let everybody have your science act like you stupid. And I be telling our kids, you gotta resurrect yourself. We are intelligent. Man, you ain't gotta be like these street road Negroes. We are the streets. But when I was a child, I act like a child. When I become a man, I put away childish ways. I'm an adept. I'm a noble. I'm trying to resurrect our young men to show them that they don't want to be no damn soldier. You a God. Gods are the people that the soldiers pray to hope they come home from battle. We gods, man. And we carry ourselves like gods. We ain't no damn street soldiers. We ain't no street soldiers. I told you, I'm a leader. I'm a leader, man. This ain't just jibber jabber. We got to create something. Because Moors were not slaves. And this was because the Treaty of Peace and Friendship in 1787. Article 21, made with the Emperor of Morocco, Sidi Muhammad Abdullah, also known as Muhammad III, which states that Moors would be treated as equals, as what? Citizens of the USA or the United States. Are y'all listening? This treaty is strengthened by Article 3, Section 2, Article 6, second paragraph. Citizens of the United States. Y'all listening? The treaty is strengthened by that article. Listen, Article 3, Section 2, Article 6, second paragraph of the U.S. Constitution. Benjamin Banneker served as assistant to Major Andrew Elliott in 1791. I gave y'all that, right? How he helped design the District of Columbia. I gave y'all that. And then they were took back to France. This is why it's two symbols on a dollar bill. Benjamin Banneker was also the designer of the White House, which is a replica of the White House of Casablanca, known in Arabic as what? El Dar, El Bida, in Morocco. Come on, man. He also was known as Big Ben Bey, as designer of Big Ben, the clock tower of the Houses of Parliament in Westminster, London. Benjamin Banneker, also widely known as the compiler of the Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia Almanac, Ephemeris, published annually from 1792 to 1802 AD. He sent the manuscript of the first almanac to the revolutionary leader and future U.S. President Thomas Jefferson, then Secretary of State. With the manuscript, Banneker included a letter in which he protested slavery and disputed Jefferson's claim that blacks were intellectually inferior to whites. Abolitionists used the almanac as evidence of the intellectual capability of blacks. The almanac, a book table contained, y'all know what an almanac was. It was Benjamin Banneker who was responsible for, listen to this. I want y'all to listen. When I tell y'all who the damn daddy, listen clear. It was Benjamin Banneker who was responsible for abducting George Washington into the Freemasonic Order in Fredericksburg, Virginia, on November 1752 AD, in the Order of the Whigs. What wigs? What wigs you think? The wigs that they put on their head to look like you. This is why Washington's haircut is in the shape of Namuz or Namuz. It's spelled Namuz. That's the Egyptian headdress of the pharaohs, which represents the name of the African lion as seen in the symbol of the Sphinx. I hope y'all know this. And these Negroes call themselves adepts. Man, they liars and frauds. George Washington had to be initiated, just like you need to be initiating the science. You just can't put on the feds and order a damn George Lauder and talk about you some adept and you done went through some adept chamber. You lying. I know what you did. All y'all frauds. You don't know any science. You ain't even teaching nobody. Your people don't even have the books. And then you ain't teaching it. You ain't living it. You don't even know your voodoo. You don't even meditate. You ain't even a walking example. Your life is shambles. Stop lying and telling our prophet said you can have all these wives. That's a lie. Our Quran tell you exactly what the union is all about. So come on, man. I'll come here to resurrect us, man. But this is why the haircut is in the Namuz, the Egyptian headdress of the pharaohs, which represents the name of the African lion, as seen in the symbol of the Sphinx. George Washington had to be initiating the order of the Whigs in order for him to become president. I hope y'all understand that. Other prominent presidents that were Freemasons: George Washington, James Monroe, Andrew Jackson, James Polk, James Buchanan, Andrew Johnson, James Garland, William McKinley. Theodore Roosevelt, William Tharp, Warren Harding, Franklin Roosevelt, Thurman, Gerald Ford, Dwight Eisenhower, Jimmy Carter, George Bush, Lyndon Bush, Herbert Hoover, William Clinton, George Bush III. All of them were Masons. They all, because most presidents are not selected, they elected. So what I'm telling you, if you go back in ancient times, this science is yours. And the European came and stole your science and buried your ass in a shallow grave. I done did this over and over and over. I done did this over and over and over. That's why the Negro Mason and the Negro Greek is a fraud. And it ain't, and it is what it is. So with that being said, Morris, I'm getting ready to get out here. I'm getting ready to take my mom to the airport. 2 p.m. we got our Zoom meetings. I'm gonna illuminate something that y'all do not want to miss it. I'm gonna show y'all how all over they already know who you are in certain states. They already got Moorish American Day. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the affidavit and the letters that the mayors have signed, and they donated to Moors every day. And so I say, why somebody wanted to get you to sign some petition to take it to Washington to do what? Washington already know you a damn Moor. Watch, I'll show you all this. These Negroes lying. Watch. All they trying to do is collect money from y'all to print y'all something. I'm telling you, man. They're not telling you these Moors are not adepts because you must be initiated. It's our science. In Moorish science, a sheik is an adept. So when these Moors on their page talk about they a sheik, and they're like, okay, well, how are you an adept? By what? And then you will start seeing things. Because we Sufis, we don't run the court. It ain't nothing the courts that can do for me and you. We can correct our status a certain way, but you don't see me running back and forth to no court. That's all smoke and mirrors, Moors. So I'm waiting for my family to get up, man. Y'all do not want to miss these Zoom teachings at 2 p.m. I thought I had something else for y'all, but I might talk about it a little bit at our 2 p.m. meeting. You know. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. But I'll give it to y'all. But I done gave y'all a lot today, man. I done gave y'all a whole bunch. Uh-oh, here we go. Y'all done messed up. Let me see. I wait for my family to get up. They better hurry up. Because I love what I do. Uh-oh. They done messed up, y'all. Watch this. Let me show y'all something. I wasn't even gonna go all the way here today, but let me see if I can open it up for y'all. This is what I be talking about when they Moors. They don't want to tell y'all the truth. That's all our signs and symbols. That's like when you show in the back of my car, it's all ours. And what Moors don't want to do, they just know they ain't initiated. Because the right-hand man to President John Hanson, which was a Moor, was Benjamin Banneker, actually known as Chief Justice Big Ben Bey Emanuel Moor Ali, Prince of the Dunlapi of the Continental Congress. And they understand that Prince Hall, 1735-1807, a mystic name. And that's what I'm gonna do when I do the Clock of Destiny. I'm gonna reveal all that mystic stuff that they get y'all caught up with the outside stuff. How can you say you're an adept and you don't teach the Clock of Destiny to explain the SO and the XO? Because they don't know. It's a scam. All that other stuff is mystic stuff, meaning an allegory. It's really Big Ben Bey Emanuel Moor Ali, 1731 to 1806. According to the date of both of the great men, they lived during the same time. The following are the general stories of Benjamin Banneker, Big Ben Bey Emanuel Moor Ali, Prince Hall. I don't want to get all into it, but the dates, but the Grand Master William Grimshaw even had it at 1741 when they talk about Prince Hall's birthday. And he may have been born in England. Then we talk about the ancient Armada Britons, because Moors was all over. Massachusetts or Barbados, and its year of birth is generally recorded as either 1735 or 1738. And then you got Grand Master William Grimshaw, even had it at 1741. George W. Crawford issued his Prince Hall and his followers in 1914. Harry A. Williams published small booklets, A Chronological History of Prince Hall Masonry in 1934, the Prince Hall Primer in 1946, and the Articles of Masonic History in New York State. Arthur Schoenberg published his Masonic Truth, a letter and document. Harold Van Buren Vuhers in 1940 brought out his Negro Masonry in the United States. Verge based much of what he wrote on Grimshaw's book. A short time later, Voorhees discovered Grimshaw's book was loaded with errors and just hypothetical stuff. Even Albert Churchward tell you that the signs and symbols belong to us. So I just want y'all to know that, man. So at 2 p.m., man, class is going to be amazing. I just want Moors to stop falling for the garbage, because I don't know, man. I really don't know. Moors are steady being confused, and Moors are steady being lied to. Let me get y'all something. Let me give y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all a biblical scripture that's really open your eyes. Y'all was taught that the so-called Messiah was killed on the cross, right? I'm gonna leave y'all with this, right? Did when y'all taught that, did your mama them teach y'all that? Watch this though. I want you to do some research. I want you to do some research after this. And then when our Zoom private teaching today, when I illuminate the science, when I illuminate our Moor Salat and our connection to Benjamin Banneker and Marcus Garvey and Noble Drew Ali connection, I'm gonna do that. But didn't your Christian preachers and all that teach you that Jesus died on the cross and then he rose and all that garbage, right? Right? Come on, talk to me, because I want to build y'all up with something. Gonna blow your mind, because most Moors don't even be thinking, and most people that be preaching that garbage don't be thinking. On the cross, when he was so-called, when the Messiah was dying, what did they give him? What did they make him drink? And then people try to, remember I told you, they always make things that's good bad, and they always try to take everything about you as evil. Like when they talk about the Baphomet is nothing evil. The Baphomet is written Kabbalistically, Temp Hob Abs Abba. I break that down all day. That's another mystic thing y'all don't know. The Baphomet is not nothing scary. It got all your signs and symbols in it. The lower, the higher, the lower, the male, the female. The Baphomet is written Kabbalistically, Temp Hob Abs Abba. I lectured that a long time ago. So what they giving the Messiah on the cross, y'all, to drink per se? Talk about it was sour. Watch this. We're gonna correct these teachings. What was they giving him? What was they giving the Messiah, y'all? Y'all, come on, y'all should know this. We're gonna talk about their story. What was they giving the Messiah? Come on, man, y'all know it. They told y'all that. Even a lot of Moors be twisted. What did they give the Messiah on the cross, per se? They told him to drink. And talk about it was killing them. Watch, I'm gonna destroy that. Come on, man, y'all gotta know this. Even Moors be cooking this garbage. And I said, y'all don't even know y'all connection. I'll wait. Because I wait till my mom will come out. No, they didn't give him wine. That was wine, that was at the marriage. No, I said when they was on the, they didn't give him wine. Remember what they was giving him? But that's a made up word, not vinegar. Come on, keep going. Nope. They said it. I'm telling you, you got to get with. That's why I said we resurrecting. I promise you. And I'm going to show you. Come on. I'm waiting for the right word. Y'all know it. I'm going to see if anybody pull it up. Watch. I'll wait. Empress. You up? Empress. I'm waiting. Just like how when people say they read their Moorish Quran, then I'll be asking them stuff about their Quran. All I hear is crickets. Because all we do is listen to people, and we don't study for ourselves and read and match words and understand that words have duality and what they mean and what synonyms are. So I'm gonna wait. What would they giving him? Come on, man, y'all got to know. It's so easy to destroy these stupid stories. They just think you don't know how to read, because it's linguistic apartheid. I keep telling Moors, you don't know how to read, because we won't research word. We won't research it. We'll just repeat what somebody said. Some said vinegar, some said wine. No, what type of poison? Think about it. Come on, man. Come on, Moors. Just like when I talk about specifics, Hissa. Right? Come on, right? Islam? I hope y'all know this. Their story. Think about it, man. Think about it. Who took him out? They took him off the cross, according to their story, and they healed him up, according to their story. Y'all ain't reading it? It's right in your damn face. Read what hyssop is. We have it. You can get it in tea. You can get it dry. So who told you that? That's a healing agent. What are you talking about? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Somebody talk to me. Purge me with hyssop. Purge me with hyssop. Purge me with hyssop. That's why we don't diss any holy books. You damn right. No damn sour vinegar to throw you off the breadcrumbs, to get you off the things that's good. I keep telling y'all, everything in the, if you adapt, if you're an adept, everything in the, what diet are we on? Watch Moor. I don't know. We under the Hebrew diet. I can even show you, I can show you even in our ayats, even in our prophet was showing you when people be talking about, when I tell you how a certain way to cure food, when they say everything is poison, I said, not according to our adapt teachings, you a damn lie. Nah, don't sit up there, don't sit up there and lie to the people. When people talk about, oh, they don't eat this certain meat you don't eat, that's a damn lie. Because if your stuff is killed, or how can I say, clean kosherly or kosherly based to our tradition and the way we do, certain things will be able to eat according to our teachings, according to the way we kill it, according to the way we kill our animals. If you don't understand that, you a lie and a sin, because we under the Hebrew diet. We are the true Jews. The Igbo and Igbo from Nigeria, it's just what it is. So when more we talk about, oh, we don't eat this, why? If you're a vegetarian for because you want to. You're a vegan because you want to. But if you understand your teaching, it's the way you clean your meats. Point blank. If you don't understand that, you lying. So, like I say again, how can you say you an adept and you're not in tune with the nature? I work hard every day. I love right. I eat right. I pray right. Hyssop. Y'all don't know what. That's why I be saying our concoction. Adept knows what concoction to make to heal itself. Our kind of, we know what to do. It's a certain thing. How are you going to say you in tune with nature and don't know what to take from nature to heal yourself? That don't even make sense. How can you be in tune with yourself? You talk about all these outside stuff. Oh, this God, this, and this person ain't real, but you ain't even connected to yourself. You don't know what to use, what arcana to use, the blends to heal yourself. You think some damn hyssop is some stupid ass vinegar. That's what you think. That's what most Negroes been programmed. That's how I know most Moors don't read. When they be going around this and shit, I'm like, they ain't reading nothing. They ain't reading nothing. Moors be posting this on their page, then talk about, oh, this unclean, talk about pork is unclean, or a certain type of meat is unclean. We under the Hebrew diet. You should know how to clean your food. That ain't no teachings our prophet taught. You a lying to sin. You need 3 and 4 wives. That's al-Islam. That ain't what our Moorish Quran teach. Point blank. Hyssop. Didn't I tell y'all everything they make for good for us? That's healing. The way we eat, the way we live, how we live for a long time, and they try to make it evil, and they go to the Eastern areas and use it. You got Eastern thought process and a Western thought process. Now every Negro, religious Negro, they think some damn hyssop is some stupid ass vinegar. And I be laughing at Negroes, and that's what I be saying. We're not willing to learn. Who told you some damn hyssop was some damn vinegar? Who told you hyssop was some vinegar? Who? I'll wait. Your Negro preacher. Because they ain't teach you that at school. Big mama that was lied to. And then your mama that was lied to didn't pick up a book. And your uncle that was lied to. And then your Mason uncle that was lied to. Your degree uncle, all got a motive to keep you buried. And then when your brother come liberate you, when you can put a clean glass next to a dirty glass, when you've been eating that genetically modified organism for forever, and some real minerals come from Mother Earth, you still want that fake stuff. And then stand on the fake stuff. That's an idiot. So if y'all ain't donated for class today at 2 p.m., if you a non-member, it's $20 for Saturday and Sundays. I told y'all each week. And those donations will go to you being a member. I keep telling people. Because a lot of things I teach on the Zoom meetings, I'm not even doing on YouTube anymore. I'm not doing a lot of the teachings, I'm not doing it on YouTube no more because I don't care. So at Zoom meeting, I'm going to show y'all the connection from our prophet and Marcus Garvey. I'm going to do a little illumination on the Moorish Israelite connection. And I'm going to illuminate our Moorish Salat. Please, man, stop falling for this garbage, man. Please. If you're not in class, you're missing out on so much. I'm telling hey, and that's on them. Because a lot of things is not for public. What I'm trying to do is use YouTube to tell my people, be like, look, man, we got to establish our own. And I'm taking a lot off YouTube, but I don't want to leave my people astray. Because there's a lot of Moors that's totally lost. It's a lot of Moors still talk about they under some Moorish American council and they denationalize it. And I'm like, and these Negroes post the exhuming of the nation on their pages. They have this on their page, and I'm like, everything they doing is a sin, because no one can nationalize you. If no one can nationalize you, no one can make you no stupid ass passport. No one can make you no stupid ass plate. That's all cosmetic. Why all this stuff got to be in China? Why all this stuff got to be China? That's what I be telling people. Why do all we got to be China? Like, why all y'all fall for this garbage? Ooh, I need that. Oh, man. Oh, we need that. No, but what? Some made up ID card, some stupid ass passport with some emblem on it that it's only, that's the person that made it. And talk about some Moorish American, them not no Moorish American passports. Them not no tribal ID. The tribal ID got to be for a whole tribe. It got to be for a whole tribe. It got to be certain things, the legality about it. It got to be recognized internationally. That shit ain't recognized internationally. We didn't do the right thing. And people just making up stuff. It's only one more science temple. That's it. You have the right of a nationality and the right to self-proclaim. But if we want to be Moors as a collective, we got to take it to the war courts. Stop wasting your money with Negroes. Learn the science first, and then let me help you navigate. Those cards will blow up in your face. You don't need none of that garbage. You don't need to be looked at no stupid ass paper terrorists. You don't need that. You don't need to be looked at no stupid ass paper terrorists. None of that stuff you need. You don't need none of that. And this is my last time saying it. When you keep spending your money with somebody, act like that's gonna make you something, you're not learning no science, and somebody asks you who you covenant with, and you got this idea and you think it's something, that's on you. Islam, 2 p.m. AZ time zone. Peace.